Alright guys, so we have some breaking news regarding a very important player at Hearts, and that is that Christophe Berra will be leaving the club at the end of the season. After a discussion with the club and Robbie NEILSON, he was told he is no longer required, he is no longer needed. And he will be leaving Hearts then after a combined, I believe, 11 years in total at the club if you add his first stint and his second stint. So the guy he's been a tremendous servant to the club, but is it time to go? It's debatable. I thought when we brought him back for the second stint, the guy was great. He really was. First season, the 2017-2018 year, I believe he was in the Scottish Premiership Team of the Year. So that's how good he was. But then since then, he had that bad injury, and I don't think he's ever recovered. When you're watching him play now, he's definitely lost a step or two. And keep in mind, though, he has got a lot older. So you expect some sort of drop off, but if we're being honest here, Christophe Berra is nowhere near the player now that he was in his prime. Keep in mind, this is a guy that actually earned a big money move down to England and had a very successful career down in England as well, playing with Ipswich and Wolves. He also won the Ipswich Town Player of the Year in, I can't remember, like one of the first seasons he joined them. So, I mean, this is a guy that has played for big clubs. He's been capped for Scotland numerous times. He's scored a bunch of goals as well for Scotland, which is pretty good for a centre-back. Can't recall how many goals or caps he scored, but I know he has scored quite a few, and I would say definitely one of the best centre-backs Scotland have had of this era, since, I don't know, of this decade, last 2 decades, since the 2000s. I mean, he's definitely up there with the best centre-backs Scotland has had. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that Christophe Berra is calling it quits on a career. He may choose to go elsewhere, but his Hearts career is coming to an end, and I highly doubt he will have a third stint at the club. This looks to be it. And basically, I want to know what you guys think about this. Personally, for me, I like the guy. I would be all for him maybe staying and going into a coaching role. But if we're being honest, I don't think he's the quality that he used to. Well, we know he's not. Let's be real. We know he's not. Is he the kind of quality that Hearts will want going forward when we go into the Premiership? If we've got ambitions of really pushing and trying to get third place, I know it's unlikely you can challenge Old Firm, but you can dream. And I just don't think. I don't think Christophe Berra is the kind of player that we need to be doing that. And I also imagine that he is on a pretty hefty wage as well, so that should free up the wage budget and it will allow us to get someone else in. Now, don't get me wrong, Christophe Berra, been a great player, but I'm not actually that disappointed with this news. I mean, it would have been nice for him to stay, you know what I mean? He's club legend, in my opinion. Yeah, of course you don't want him to leave. It's never good when a club legend leaves, or, a player that has been at the club a long time, someone that actually, you like. But I think it might be the best decision for Hearts to try and get rid of him. And I don't know, maybe we can bring in a younger Scottish international centre-back. I mean, there's a lot of good players out there that I think Hearts could go for. But this isn't a video about who they're going to replace Berra with. This is just to say that Berra is gone. Will he retire? I don't know. I don't think he will, but really, what's his level? Is he good enough to play in the Scottish Premiership? Honestly, maybe, I don't know, maybe like a lower league team that are fighting relegation, but Hearts don't want to be fighting relegation. We never want to be relegated again, for God's sake. We want to be, where we belong, near the top of the table. And I just don't think Christophe Berra fits, in a club that is at the top of the table. I don't. It's unfortunate to say, but I mean that is the case. So he had, like I said, he had a good career at Hearts. He won the Scottish Cup before he left in his first stint. It would have been great if he could have, won something. And well, I guess he will get the Scottish Championship medal. He will win that. But since he's returned, we've been in 2 Scottish Cup finals. Couldn't win either of them. Pretty unlucky in both of them as well, especially the latter. Where, well, the first one, I mean, Slamal kind of screwed us at the cup, and then the other one there, we were just so unlucky to lose in penalties. Better team lost on that day for sure. So I think we should have won back-to-back Scottish Cups. As bad as we've been over the past couple of years, we did make 2 Scottish Cup finals, and I think, in my opinion, we should have won both of them. We won't be meeting any Scottish Cup finals this year because we're shite, and Borough Rangers, decimated us. But yeah, there you go, guys. So Christophe Berra is leaving. It's, I guess, his second stint. Would you consider it a success? I mean, I'd say done alright. He got in the Scottish Premiership Team of the Year, and like I said, he's made 2 cup finals. Unfortunately, couldn't win them, but he will leave Hearts I believe, with a Scottish Championship medal. I don't know what the requirements is on how many games you have to play, but I'm pretty sure Christophe Berra will be fine in that department, and he will, get a winner's medal. Anyway, guys, that is it. I'll maybe make a future video in the future upcoming days, and maybe see about who Hearts could sign. Maybe talk about potential centre backs that we could get, or maybe just players in general. There's been talk about a big clear out this summer, and it looks like Christophe Berra is the first big name to go. Anyway, guys, that's been Scotland TV. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below what you think. Are you happy with Berra leaving, or do you want him to stay? And who else, if anybody, would you choose to get rid of with Christophe Berra? Whose time's up at the club? And who would you like to see get brought in? Realistic suggestions only, guys. Don't be saying Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, because we just know that's not happening. Come on, try and at least keep it a wee bit real. Alright, guys, this isn't a fucking FIFA 21 with a financial takeover, you know what I mean? It's Hearts with no money, unless Anne Budge dips into her pockets, and even then, she's not that rich, so it's probably not going to happen. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.